get that 1,000 points.
But that's one of our team goals too. We want to get him that too. And this was a good game. Again, our game plan was try to get it inside. We felt like we had an advantage in there, and those guards did a good job of doing that. You know, he really attacked the rim well. I was, you know, he had 11 baskets, and I don't think he had anything outside of 3 feet. And you know, that's hard to guard. And now we can get him out of his mental state, free throw wise. You know, I mean, you know, he could have 30 because, you know, but we had. Not just him, we had 52 points in the paint. I thought offensively we did a great job of not settling, getting the shots we wanted. You know, our only real negative, you know, we only had 7 turnovers. Our only real negative offensively was again, we've shot more free throws over break than we have probably in 5 years here, and we've gotten worse. So, you know, those come and go. We were shooting about 70% here 2 weeks ago, and we just got to get that back a little bit. Defensively, you know, we made some mistakes switching and a few things early in the first half, but you know, with Mike Caffey out, you know, we got to be careful how much we extend and foul and that kind of thing. And I know that'll be the next question. It's a sprained ankle. It's day to day. You know, he's you know, again, if you're putting odds on it, he's 50-50 for Saturday, maybe a little less. But they don't think it's a long term. It's not a high ankle.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah, he contested a shot and came down on a kid's foot. It's a very common basketball injury. We've all done it, even us guys who don't jump as high as Mike Caffey.
Yeah, what ankle was it?
Maddox?
I'm not gonna answer.
You're not answering?
I think it's the right.
You made the media.
I thought it was the right also.
It was the right.
It was the right because I carried him off and it was the other side, right ankle.
Coach, were you a little upset about leading 14-2 and then it was 23-21 at one point?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, but 14-2 is progress for this team. I don't care if they're playing a team that's struggling or not. We have not got out of the gate good, and that's a big emphasis of ours. And our goal was at that first time out for them to have no threes, no paint touches, and no offensive rebounds. And we you know, only 6-0. But we're, again, when you make them concentrate on something like that so much, it gets sloppy at the other end a little bit. And they're a team that makes shots. And we made a couple mistakes, and they got back in, and then, you know, started to believe a little bit. But I thought our guys did a good job of not, you know, of just methodically playing the game and not panicking, and there wasn't a sense of urgency at halftime. We just felt like we needed to clean up a couple things, and they came out, I thought, with a very renewed defensive, just like we started the game, a renewed defensive purpose, and were able to take control of the game.
Can you talk in a nutshell really quickly about Pacific on Saturday?
Well, I know they're up about 15 on Northridge right now, and I think they're a very dangerous team because the personnel, you know, is so new for him, but he always, you know, they always will get better in that system when they have new guys, and they're going to continue to get better. And you know, they win today. They come in here with some momentum, and you know, they play a style that has been tough for us to play against for the 5 years I've been here, and we expect a tough game on Saturday. But you know, again, I think we're getting better, and I think we're getting better at the right time. We just need to keep worrying about ourselves and grinding through and go from there.
What do you think of Nick Shepard?
Well, I think I've always said Nick is the future of this program, you know, and I think one of the things, you know, I know one of the knocks is that I don't develop the bench, and people can't have it both ways. Everybody loves our schedule, okay, but the one negative of our schedule is you can't develop Nick Shepard at Kansas down 5. It's just not a good time. You're going to lose a freshman's confidence in those situations. So, you know, this is, you know, and Edis being out has helped that a little bit, but you know, these are games where he's going to get better, and it's very valuable for him, and he'll continue to get better. But you can't. We don't have the luxury of some of these teams of playing 12 guys at Kansas because in Louisville in those games, because it's going to be a 30-point game and before you know, develop them. So, you know, That's one negative of our preseason schedule, but I think the last 2 weeks we've had a couple games where we've been in control of him, be able to get a kid like that in. He will get better as he gets time, and certainly today was his best game, and yet it won't be for long. He'll continue to play better than that.
Dan, how key is it for Eugene to continue this type of play for you guys going down the stretch?
Well, I just think it's key for Gene to buy into his role. He's not a true post or five-man or whatever, but for him to have that, I think it was key that he had success attacking the rim, because that's what we've been trying to get him to do, and he's so strong, that when he does that, he's hard to stop. And you put him next to TJ, and they shared the ball, and again, I said that to somebody yesterday. I think he's the X factor of this team. I can't remember the last time Gene Phelps played well and we lost. So I think that was you, Robert. We were talking about that, but so because those other four are awful consistent, and people know they're keying on him, and our balance is our strength. When people were boxing one in Casper, Vic Couch said the other day, I can't believe people would box in one Casper Ware when he's got four other players with the offensive skill package, and that will benefit all of us if he continues to buy into that role.
Coach, now that he's getting his first real taste of conference play with the team and 17 games into the season, can you talk about the progression that James has made after a big game tonight?
Well, I've said all along James is a tremendous talent, and he's going to continue to get better, just like Nick. But he's, he's been exposed more, and so people are attacking, and they know his game better. Nick comes in, nobody knows who he is, so he gets to kind of do what he wants. James now, people are playing him different, and but what I like about Gene is he wants to be better. He wants to learn. He's come farther than anybody on our team this year defensively, and he's working on things. He's never, been able to, at this level he has trouble bouncing by people, and it's taken him a while to believe us that it's difficult at this level to get off the ball at the right time, and he's working on a lot of good things. But it's going to take time. You just don't jump a level like that and it all comes easy, defensively, he made a couple mistakes today, but his progress too is I don't know, have we again, he's another like Gene. When's the last time we've lost a game where James had a great one?